Laws are meant to bring order to chaos, to keep society running smoothly, to protect the innocent and punish the guilty. But sometimes, laws go completely off the rails. In this video, we're diving into the strangest, funniest, and most mind-boggling laws from around the world. Some of them are ancient leftovers, others are still enforced, and all of them will leave you wondering, how did this even become a rule? Make sure to like and subscribe for more content that digs into the weirdest corners of our world. Now, let's begin. Let's start in the United States, because the land of the free has some of the strangest laws you'll ever hear. In Alabama, it's illegal to drive blindfolded. That sounds like common sense, but the fact that it's an actual law suggests someone, at some point, needed to be told. By statute. In Arizona, you're not allowed to let a donkey sleep in your bathtub. Why? Back in the 1920s, a local merchant's donkey used to sleep in an old tub. When a flood washed the tub and the donkey saw downriver, the town spent hours rescuing it. After that, lawmakers made sure it wouldn't happen again. In Connecticut, a pickle must bounce to be legally classified as a pickle. If it doesn't bounce, it's not a pickle. At least not according to 1948 state regulations. And in Florida, where weird laws are a tradition, it's illegal to sing in a swimsuit. Selling oranges on the sidewalk, also illegal. Parking an elephant at a meter without paying, also illegal. But it's not just the US. Strange laws exist everywhere. In Switzerland, it's illegal to flush your toilet after 10 p.m. in an apartment building. Officials consider it a form of noise pollution, so if nature calls at midnight, you'd better keep it quiet. In France, it's against the law to name your pig Napoleon. That law dates back to the 19th century, when satire, disrespect, or jokes involving national figures could land you in jail. In Italy, feeding pigeons in Venice is a finable offense. Why? Because pigeon droppings were damaging centuries-old statues and architecture. Local officials passed laws to protect the city and discourage tourists from turning St. Mark's Square into a bird buffet. Meanwhile, in Greece, high heels are banned at certain ancient ruins. The reason? Stiletto heels were causing erosion and damaging historic marble. So, if you want to channel your inner Greek goddess, make sure you're wearing flats. Let's go to Asia, where modern logic meets ancient customs. In Japan, it's technically illegal to be overweight. The so-called Metabo Law requires companies and local governments to measure the waistlines of citizens between ages 40 and 74. If the numbers are too high, officials offer diet counseling, and companies may face financial penalties for non-compliance. In Thailand, it's illegal to step on the national currency. The king's image is sacred, and even accidental disrespect can lead to jail time. It's also illegal to leave your house without underwear. While rarely enforced, the law remains on the books. And in Singapore, chewing gum is largely banned. Importing it, selling it, or even offering it to someone else can result in steep fines. The goal? Keep public spaces spotless. And honestly, it works. Some of the weirdest laws deal with animals. In Australia, it's illegal to own more than 50 kilograms of potatoes in Western Australia. Why? To limit black market potato trading? Seriously. In Samoa, it's a crime to forget your wife's birthday. That's right. No flowers, no card, no memory at all. You're technically a criminal. Good luck explaining that to the judge. In the UK, it's illegal to handle a salmon in suspicious circumstances. Yes, that's the exact wording. It comes from the Salmon Act of 1986, designed to crack down on illegal fishing. But it's vague enough to apply to almost anything involving a fish and questionable behavior. Also in England, it's illegal to die in the Houses of Parliament. Why? Because it's considered a royal palace. And if you die there, technically, you're entitled to a state funeral, which complicates things. Some laws are so specific, they feel like pranks. In Denmark, before starting your car, you're legally required to check underneath for sleeping children. It's outdated and not enforced, but technically still exists. In South Korea, It's illegal for a married man to cheat on his wife, and until 2015, it carried jail time. The law was eventually overturned, but the social stigma remains strong. In Canada, it's against the law to scare a child into breaking the law. Basically, no tricking kids into jaywalking. Also, it's illegal to remove a bandage in public. The rationale? Public hygiene. The result? Confused tourists. And then there are laws that just seem unnecessary. In Scotland, if someone knocks on your door and asks to use the bathroom, you're legally required to let them in. Whether that's enforceable is unclear, but it's been cited in folklore for decades. In Missouri, it's illegal to drive with an uncaged bear, which raises two questions. Who has a bear? And why were they letting it roam freely in the car? In New Jersey, it's illegal to slurp your soup in public. Also, no frowning at police officers in Pemberton. And in Haddon Township, you can't dance on the sidewalk. Meanwhile, in Idaho, it's illegal to give someone a box of chocolates weighing more than 50 pounds. Probably for the best. But still, who hurt you, Idaho? Some of these laws are outdated, others are still enforced, but all of them reveal something deeper. That laws aren't just rules, they're stories, snapshots of the fears, values, and quirks of a culture at a particular moment in time. The donkey in the bathtub? That was about disaster response. The pickle bounce test? Food safety? The chewing gum ban? Public cleanliness. Even the weight measurements in Japan come from a national push to curb rising healthcare costs. But once a law is passed, it often sticks around. Decades, centuries later, we're still living with the side effects of some official somewhere deciding that this thing needed regulation. So what do we do with laws like these? Mostly, we laugh, but sometimes they make us think about how rules reflect society, about how common sense isn't always so common, and about how every country, no matter how modern or advanced, still has a few quirks hiding in its legal code. Let us know in the comments. What's the weirdest law you've ever heard? Did we miss any? And would you survive in a world where forgetting your wife's birthday was an actual crime? Because in the end, the law isn't just about justice. Sometimes it's about just in case, and sometimes it's just plain weird.